What's up everybody, Ryan Suchit here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a fairly new update from Google which applies to ad extensions. And if you're in my Facebook group, I already talked about this. And for those of you who aren't in the group, if you're interested, I'll have a link below. But yeah, so there was a new change to ad extensions on February 11th. Here's the document here, and I'll make sure I link this as well. But it's actually pretty hidden. So if you scroll down, they say this: starting mid-March, when site links, callouts, and structured snippets from higher levels in your account are predicted to improve your performance, they'll now be eligible to serve alongside extensions of the same type from lower levels. So they kind of make it sound good, but honestly, I don't like this change at all, because back in the day, it used to be that if you had an account level extension, but then you also had a campaign extension, the campaign one would override, right? That's the only one they'd see. Now they're basically saying all those account level ones are also eligible to serve if they're predicted to improve performance, which is obviously up to Google. But a lot of the times when I do this, I do it on purpose, right? Like I don't want certain people to see certain extensions, or I took over an account and the old agencies had all kinds of junk at the account level, and the way I fixed it was, instead of deleting it, I would just create my own at the campaign level, apply it to the campaign, and then only mine would show. So that's all going to change now. And this is a pretty big deal, because again, this happens all the time for me. So what essentially you have to do is, in your campaigns here, I'm going to hide some of this to maintain this client's privacy. But if you look, if you go to your campaigns and then you look at the extensions tab, what you'll see here is the level, right? There's account and there's campaign. So back in the day, all these account ones, I wouldn't even worry about. I would just worry about the campaign. And this also applies to ad group level. I don't do a ton of ad group level extensions, but the same exact thing applies. So now if you have something at the ad group, the campaign and account are also eligible to serve. But what essentially you have to do is you have to see these account ones. If it's a good extension and you want to keep it, you can highlight it and add it to a campaign. And then you'd have to remove it just to make sure only the campaign level stuff's going to show, which is going to be a pain for you, unless you're okay with those account ones showing, right? But a lot of the times, the biggest scenario for me is what I mentioned before, which is taking over an account and then leaving all that old junk in there, or the client did it and they're not formatted properly, there's disapprovals, there's all kinds of junk in there. So now we're gonna have to go into each account and clean those up is what I'd recommend. But yeah, if you like it, just apply it to the campaign, then delete it. Or if you're fine, it just staying at the account level and showing for your campaigns and so on, obviously you can leave it, but something we all have to do and take care of. Anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If it did, please make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you can find your way back. See you in the next video.